Good afternoon, families. I hope this finds you well and ready for the weekend. Just a few notes this week on the video update. First of all, this week I do ask that you please read the body of the newsletter. There are many important things in writing in the body of the newsletter for you. So please it's short, please take just a few minutes to read through that. Second, I wanted to ask those of you who have children who are coming to campus right now under the CHI exception. I need your help. We need the children here before 7:55 at the latest. When the children arrive after 7:55, there are no teachers available to receive them. I'm not available to receive them because we all have commitments that begin at 8 o'clock. We're still running virtual school, which starts at 8 o'clock, so we need the children here in time to get them to their classrooms. Also, if they're here after 7:55, they do not have time to get through the screening and get to their classroom in time to be ready for a morning meeting. So if you could please help with that, making sure your child's here at the gate by 7:55, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your help. Second, some exciting news. I hope you saw the message from Dr. Adams in that pending any changes from the the Costa Rican Ministry of Education, we are anticipating that private schools will be granted permission to open in January, to open our campuses in January. So we're very excited about that. We still are waiting for final approval, so please know that. In the body of the email today, you will find our reopening plan. So please read through that as you have time this weekend, the next coming days on the reopening plan, so you'll know what to expect. And you can make decisions about if you want to send your child to school on campus in January or if you'd like to keep your child in virtual school. We will offer virtual school all year, okay, all the way through until June. In preparation and anticipation for being allowed to open our campus, we will be holding an information parent meeting next week. I will hold a meeting next week on Thursday starting at 6 p.m. It will be in my Zoom room. It's open to all parents, all families from pre-K to grade 5. Here I will explain in detail all the protocols that we'll be using and the procedures that we'll need to follow to open our campus safely. Our top priority with everything we do is the physical health and safety and the emotional well-being of our entire community. That's our students, that's our staff, that's our families. So we're going to talk about those things in detail and how we're going to maintain and manage that. And you'll have an opportunity to have your questions answered. So I do ask that you please mark your calendar for this coming Thursday. It starts at 6 p.m. December 10th. It will be in my Zoom room. The my Zoom room link is linked in the body of this email. So I look forward to seeing you there and bring your questions. There will be time at the end of the meeting to answer the questions that I wasn't able to answer in the presentation. Next, I want to let you know that report card time is soon. Friday, December 18th, you will have access to your child's report card. It will be published on iSAMS Friday, December 18th. After 12 o'clock, afternoon. However, I need for you before that to please go on to your iSAMS and make sure that you know how to log into your account. If you can't get into your account, you won't be able to see your child's report card. We're not sending them by email anymore because our system is now iSAMS. And so you just have an account and you go in, you log in, and you're able to see all your child's records. It's important that you check before next week. And if you are not able to get in, please email Miss Umanu, okay? Mary Elena Amanya, she will be able to help you and get you all set up so that Friday, as soon as the report cards are published, you'll be able to get in, okay? She won't be available Friday afternoon or over the break because she'll be on holiday. So you need to take care of that this week. Her email address is in the body of the newsletter, so find that and make sure if you can't get into your account that you get in touch with her right away. Next, important news. Friday, December 18th is also our annual gift parade, and this year we're combining it with a material drop-off where you return your child's materials. So I'd like to take a minute to explain this to you. On that day, it's a half day for students every year, the last day before the winter break. On that day, There will be no students on campus. So those of you with children who are coming to campus now for the Chi, with the Chi exception, it will only be virtual school on that day. Classes will begin at 10:30. Between 8 and 10, you will bring your child to campus with the gift that you purchase, and it does not need to be wrapped this year. An unwrapped gift for a child between the ages of 0 and 12 years old. Buy that with your child. Let your child help pick it out. Make sure they know what it's going to. You'll be able to come to campus, drop that gift off with Santa through your car. It's a drive-through parade. So you'll drop the gift off with Santa, and then we'll have tables set up where you will drop off your children's or your child's materials. Everything that the school has sent home needs to be returned. Library books, art supplies that were unused, classroom materials, maybe it's dice or counters or classroom books. Everything that has been sent home needs to be returned. Early childhood students who borrowed an iPad, those need to be returned. The only exception, elementary students, children in grades 1 through 5, you keep your devices. You do not need to turn those in. So that is your Chromebooks or your iPads for elementary children. You can keep those, but you bring everything else back. Early childhood kids, you bring back the iPads that were loaned. Okay, so again, on that Friday, December 18th, classes start at 10:30. Between 8 and 10, you'll do the drive-through parade, and then we'll have virtual classes from 10:30 to 12, and it's a half-day dismissal. Okay, we do have a parent rep meeting this week, and we'll talk more about it with your parent representative. So if you have questions after this video about that day, let your parent representative know, and we'll talk about that. Speaking of that, our parent representatives are this coming week. On early childhood is on Tuesday morning for parent reps at 8:15 in my Zoom room. Elementary is Thursday morning at 8:15 in my Zoom room. We will talk about that Friday, December 18th, and what that day will look like. We will talk about campus reopening a little bit, but mainly that will be addressed at the parent meeting on Thursday night. So please, if you have any questions for your parent rep after this video about Friday, December 18th, please share them with your parent rep so we can get those answered for you. Let's see what else. For parents of elementary students, in the body of this email this week, you will see that our beloved art teacher, Mr. Leonard Eriks, is going to retire after 32 years at Country Day School. Over the years, he has offered us wisdom and kindness and amazing talent. And while we're incredibly sad to see him leave our community, we know he'll always be with us. And we're very happy. Please join us in wishing him a wonderful retirement. We have hired a replacement art teacher. In the body of this email, you will find some information, a little bit of biographical information about our new art teacher, whose name is Giancarlo I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, Giancarlo Hidalgo. Okay, so please find his information in the body of this email, and he'll be sending out a welcome letter in January when he joins us. We're looking forward to having him with us. He will be working this coming week with Mr. Eriks some, so that he'll learn the routine and get to know the children to help ease the transition. I believe that's all I have for this week. The last opportunity to donate for the baskets for the CDS staff is this Monday, December 7th. So if you haven't sent anything in yet, make sure you bring it Monday, December 7th. I hope you brought it this week in material distribution. Thank you for those of you who made it on time for the material distribution and brought back your bags. If you did not pick up your child's materials, it is really important that you pick them up as soon as possible. Monday, please, they'll be at the North Gate. Please come get those. When you do so, make sure you return your child's bag. If you did not return your child's bag at this material pickup, you can bring it back on Friday, December 18th. We do need both of those bags back for all the children. We're going to need those for reopening and for the second semester. So please make sure that both of your children's bags have been returned to CDS. And I think that's it. That was a lot this week. I look forward to seeing you all next Thursday night at the parent meeting in my Zoom room. Again, the link is in this video. It starts at 6. If you can't make it, please ask a friend to take notes for you or send your questions with a friend. And after that parent meeting, we will be sending out a survey for you to commit to your child either attending virtual school or face-to-face school when we're allowed to open. And again, all of this is pending final approval from the Ministry of Education. But our plan has been approved, our protocols have been approved, and we're ready. So we're just waiting on that final approval, and we're ready to go. So we're going ahead and planning for it. We're excited, really excited to get all the children back on campus. For now, I hope you and your family have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.